When I first came to the UK as an international student, I was excited but also a bit overwhelmed. I juggled my studies while figuring out how to get myself employable in a foreign country. Fast forward to now, I'm working a full-time business admin job and I've learned a lot of things, but I wish someone had guided me back then. Today, I'm diving into something every international student or job seeker in the UK needs to know. How to land those part-time and full-time jobs. And yes, I'm sharing all of the secrets from my journey from a student to securing a full-time business admin job role. Stick around because I've got some amazing tips that you do not want to miss out. Today, I'm going to be talking about the basics you need to know about employability, how to secure a part-time or a full-time job, and what I wish I knew before I came to the UK. First things first, you need to make yourself as employable as possible. This starts with creating a standout CV. Your CV is often the first impression you make on a potential employer, so it's crucial to get it right. Here are some tips to help you polish your CV. Firstly, make it concise and clear. Aim for a one-page CV if you're an undergraduate or you have a limited experience, and probably a two-page CV if you have a more extensive experience. Mainly use bullet points to highlight your responsibilities and achievements so that it would be easier for the recruiter to skim through. Secondly, customize your CV for every job application. You can make use of the job description as a guide to highlight relevant skills and experiences. Next, if you're someone who prefers adding a professional summary, always add it to the top of your CV, and it should be a brief statement, not a paragraph. It should encapsulate your career goals and what you would bring to the table. Next is to use a clean professional layout. Make sure your CV doesn't look too plain or too clumsy. Make sure to avoid flashy fonts and colors. Rather, stick to a simple, readable font like Arial or Times New Roman. Use consistent formatting for headings and bullet points. And a pro tip that I would like to give here is to use latex overleaf resume builder. Using overleaf to create your resume offers several advantages, including professional formatting, customization and flexibility, ease of collaboration, cloud-based convenience, and Overleaf has a large and active community where you can find plenty of tutorials, forums, and examples that can help you get a lot out of latex and Overleaf. Overleaf offers numerous resume templates to choose from. These templates are customizable, allowing you to tailor your resume to fit your unique style and requirements. And most importantly, creating your resume with Overleaf can significantly improve its compatibility with the applicant tracking system, otherwise known as ATS. This increases the likelihood that your resume will be correctly parsed and ranked by ATS, improving the chances of you getting noticed by your potential hiring managers. Finding a part-time job while studying can be a game changer, providing not just financial support but also invaluable work experience. I've got a list of job websites and apps through which you can apply for both part-time and full-time jobs. I've mentioned the entire list down in the description box below. Please do check it out. Another way to land at a part-time job is to use your university career services. Most universities in the UK have detailed career services that offer job listings exclusively for their students. These services often have partnership with local businesses and can also provide job opportunities that might not be advertised elsewhere. One tip here is to attend career fairs organized by your universities. Another secret tip: don't overlook the power of simply walking into shops or restaurants or offices to inquire about part-time positions. Just dress smartly and bring multiple copies of your CV and directly approach the managers in the stores or the shops or the offices. This can sometimes lead to immediate interviews or even future opportunities. I got my part-time job when I was a student using this tip. And sometimes starting with an internship or a volunteer position can lead to part-time jobs. These roles allow you to gain the experience, demonstrate your skills, and even make valuable connections. Do not forget this: employers often hire someone whom they have already seen in action. I know that transitioning from a full-time student to a full-time position in a company is a significant step in your career. And I'm here to guide you through this crucial phase. Firstly, begin your job search well before your graduation. This gives you ample time to explore different opportunities, tailor your applications, and also prepare for the interview ahead. Many of us aren't aware of this, that so many companies begin their hiring process well in advance. So don't wait until you have the degree in your hand. So as I mentioned earlier, do not forget to use the job search websites and apps that I've listed below to search for your full-time or part-time positions. The next tip that I'm going to give is one of the most important and something that we often forget: your LinkedIn profile. It's often the first place recruiters will look. Make sure it's polished, professional, and up-to-date, highlighting your skills, achievements, and experiences that are relevant to your job role. Do not add your Instagram pictures or selfie that's informal to your LinkedIn profile, because it's extremely unprofessional. Make sure you upload a professional profile picture so that the employers get a good impression when they look into your profile. So once you start applying and you receive interview invitations, the next important step is to prepare for the interview. Research the company thoroughly. You need to understand their products, their services, what the company does, the culture, and any recent news about the company. Practice common interview questions and also prepare some questions to ask to the interviewer. So I have attached a PDF down in the description box below, which consists of certain questions that would be asked to you in the interview and that you could potentially ask to your interviewers. Remember, showing genuine interest and knowledge about the company can set you apart from the other candidates. Another one is to gaining relevant experience. If you're a fresher and you do not have any relevant company experience, consider internships or volunteering or part-time roles that can help you bridge the gap. If you do not get a part-time job immediately, then try working on a personal project. You can always demonstrate skills by working on a personal project. Remember, an experience related to your field can definitely be more attractive to the potential employers. And as I mentioned earlier, tailoring your CV according to each job application is crucial. Highlight your most relevant skills and experiences. For example, if you had previously worked in a retail store, you can highlight the transferable skills that you gained through that experience, because transferable skills are common across many industries. The next most important tip that I'm going to give is following up. After submitting your application or attending an interview, make sure you follow up with a polite email thanking the employer for the opportunity and reiterating your interest in the position. This keeps you on their radar and shows your enthusiasm and dedication. Now let's talk about the big one: sponsorship. I know that securing a visa sponsorship appears to be one of the most difficult tasks for an international student, including myself. While not all companies offer visa sponsorship, some do. Firstly, let's understand what visa sponsorship is. This means that a company is willing to sponsor your work visa, allowing you to legally work in the UK. There are certain industries that offer visa sponsorship due to skill shortages and high demand for specialized roles. These include IT and technology, engineering, healthcare, and finance. So make sure you apply for job roles in these industries to secure one easily. The next important tip is to check the Tier 2 sponsor list. This is an official government list of all companies that are licensed to sponsor international employees. You can make use of this list to identify potential employers who are already approved to offer visa sponsorship. Another secret tip is to use the UK Hired website. So it's a job search platform specifically designed to help international job seekers find companies that provide visa sponsorship. It filters the job listings to show only those companies that offer sponsorship. After applying for the job roles and receiving an interview invite, again, it's important to prepare for the visa sponsorship conversation. During the interviews, be prepared to talk about your visa status and your sponsorship needs. So research the company's history with sponsorship and be ready to explain the process and benefits to the employer who may be less familiar with it. You know, when you demonstrate your knowledge of the visa process, it can make your employers feel comfortable with the idea of sponsoring you. Make sure that you apply for job roles in large multinational companies because they often have the resources and the experience to handle visa sponsorship. And they also tend to have a greater need for international talent. I know that the process of securing visa sponsorship can be challenging and competitive, but persistence is key and don't get discouraged by any setbacks. Reflecting on my own journey, there are several key insights I wish I knew before I came to the UK. And I feel that these lessons could have made my transition from being a student to a full-time employee much easier and my job search more efficient. The first lesson that I learned is the importance of networking. When I first arrived in the UK, I definitely underestimated the power of networking. I soon learned that it's not always just about what you know, it's also about who you know. Building a network of contacts can open doors to job opportunities that are not even advertised. Networking isn't just about attending events and job fairs, it's about building trusted relationships. When you access LinkedIn, do not hesitate to make connections to seniors or to employees in your relevant field and talk to them about companies and the job market. The next lesson that I learned is to gain work experience earlier. Early work experience, whether it's through internships or volunteering or part-time job roles, is crucial because these roles help you develop your skills, build your resume, and mainly understand the UK job market. Start looking for opportunities as soon as you arrive in the UK, whether you're a student or a job seeker. Please do not wait till your course ends or maybe for a few months before you start applying for jobs. Start it as soon as you arrive in the UK. If you're a student, then your university career services can be a great starting point. This early exposure not only enhances your employability but also helps you decide the career path you want to pursue. The last but not the least important tip is adapting to the UK job market. The job market here can be different from what you are used to. Research about the sectors that are thriving and understand what the employers in these fields are looking for. Start by tailoring your skills and experiences to match those demands. And like that, we've come to the end of this video. I hope these tips help you navigate your employability journey in the UK. Don't get discouraged by rejections. They are always a part of the process. Honestly, I don't remember how many rejections I had to face before I secured this current position. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and definitely share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and stick along to learn and grow together. Until next time, it's Nisha signing off. Love you all. Bye. Mwah.